Here he is. How are you, Ian?
Great.
Hi, welcome to the Shopping Channel.
Thanks a lot. It's great to be here.
Now, why would we need a backup device such as this?
Well, everybody who has a computer today basically has important content. You've got photos, you've got videos, you've got music, letters you may have written, tax returns, spreadsheets, homework for your students, whatever that is. All that content, all that data on here is at risk. One day your hard drive could fail, you may get a virus, your laptop could be stolen, dropped. All these things can happen, and all of that data is gone forever. You may never get it back. Yep. It's a horrible thought. Think of your photos.
Sure.
Music collections. You know, it's a lot of money, it's a lot of time, and precious memories you can't get back.
A lot of work you put into it, right?
Absolutely. So you should have a second copy.
Yes.
You should have a second copy of everything that's on this. And until now, it was a complicated process. Nobody was doing it. They say as few as 10% of the people in the world back up their laptop or
10%,
their PCs.
as few as 10.
Only 10% are doing it regularly. So 90% are at risk.
Right.
And it's dangerous. There's just no need to take that chance anymore.
Yep.
So until now, it was quite complicated. But we've created a product. I'll show you how it works here.
Great.
Right from the box, you take it out of the box, and it looks like this. You have a cable. Plug this end in here, and plug this end into your PC. And that is it.
That's it. All right, did we get a close-up on it? Let's do that again while we have a nice tight shot for everybody.
Sure.
This is about the size of a deck of cards, just about.
Yeah, nothing much to it.
So one end of the USB cable goes into the top of the unit, and then the other end simply goes into any USB port on your
PC.
On your PC, whether it's a laptop or desktop.
Any machine at all. And you can see the software here starts by itself.
Have a look at this, guys, right up on the screen. It comes up automatically. You don't have to do anything.
Yeah, again, Clickfree.
Oh,
we haven't done a thing.
Counting you down in terms of the seconds there.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to hit the start button, you can start right away, or you can just let it run.
I see.
So this is like it came fresh from the box.
Yeah.
If you just received it at home, you plug it into your PC, and you haven't done a thing.
So what's happening? What's it going to do in 1 second? Like right now, what's it doing?
Now it's searching this PC. It's searching for every piece of important content. And you've long since forgotten where you stored these things, what it was, when you had it, years ago maybe. But we're going to find it all. We're going to find everything that matters to you on this computer. And now you can see search is finished, and now it's being extracted and copied onto the external device here.
Wow.
So it's now being copied. You can watch the progress.
Yep.
This laptop isn't loaded too much. For somebody with a lot of content like me, I've got maybe 20, 30,000 digital photos.
Wow.
Big music collection, you know, maybe 10 gigabytes of music.
Yep.
And my work files for the last 10 years.
Sure.
So for me, it may take 20 minutes, maybe for my first backup. All backups after that will just take a moment or two because we only do the new files, whatever's new. So you can see we're backing up here. We're copying everything without you ever touching a thing. It's really click-free. Haven't clicked the mouse.
Backup complete, it says. Your files are now safe. Okay.
Yeah. So your content is protected. You don't have to worry. Those photos, the music collection, all of that work you've done, it's all safely stored on here.
That was fast. That's 464 new files right there. And that was very quick.
Zip, yeah, just came out there fast. And if you click on here, you can see the nice organization. You can see all of the different files on your lap. This is all the information.
Huge, because I'm so unorganized, and yet it organizes me for me.
Absolutely.
It's my personal assistant.
And if you want to have a quick look, you just pop in here, say I jump into the photos. You can see your photo collection. You can quickly scroll through, and yeah, you can see. It was one of the reasons I originally came up with this idea is I had photos of my children, you know, the first few moments of them being born. Can you imagine losing those? It's horrible. I couldn't live with it. You know, I lost sleep over it. It's a terrible, terrible thing. So they need to be protected, but it was too much trouble. Honestly, I wasn't doing it, and I knew I should, and it's one of those things that gets to you. So again, you can browse through. You can see your content quickly and easily. You can print them, you can email, you know, some things like that within the application here. But when you're finished, again, the key is just unplug it.
Wow.
Nothing more. You plugged it in to start it, you unplug it when you're finished. Yeah.
And if you are upgrading to any new notebook computer or a new desktop of any kind, and you don't really know how to, you know, well, what do I do with all the stuff that I've got on my old computer? How do I get it onto the new computer?
Exactly.
You know, this is a way to be able to do it.
This will find every piece of content. You just plug it into your new computer and it'll all transfer. But let me show you one of the great things about this device.
Sure.
Part of the newness or the invention here was that all the software is on this device. We haven't installed a single thing. So once we unplugged it, there's no software left behind. It's not slowing down your computer like some of the old programs. But one of the great things that comes with that is you can use it on multiple computers. So we've just backed up this computer.
Right.
Most homes, you know, now have a few computers. The kids might have one. Kids may have one. You just go to your second computer, plug it in, you can back up to 10 computers with this device.
You haven't done anything. You
Not
just
a
plugged
thing.
it in.
Plugged it into the next computer
What's
in
happening?
your house. It's going to start in a moment here. Just takes a minute for the software. The computer recognizes the software.
Yeah.
We'll fire it up for you
Somebody's
and
knocking
start
on
backing up.
Okay. Oh,
Here it
here it
comes.
is. And
Yeah.
we haven't done anything, and it comes up on screen right away.
Yeah.
Right there. Thank you, guys.
So now you're backing up the second computer in your home.
Oh.
So you can back up 3, 4, 10 computers, just limited by the capacity, which is huge. 120 gigabytes, and they say most people have sort of 4 or 5 gigabytes these days.
Yeah.
So you can back up all the computers in your home with one device now.
Amazing. So everything that's on this computer is now also being backed up. Is that right?
Absolutely, yeah. You see the countdown is just finishing.
Yep.
Now this one's being searched.
Searching.
And now it's starting to copy. All of the files are being copied from there to here. You can do this on multiple computers.
Amazing.
So you don't need to buy multiple devices. And you'll see later, if we look into the options, if you want to go in there and look at settings and things, which people don't generally need to.
Yeah.
But if you want to, you can see each computer is clearly set out. You know, here's the kid's computer, here's the office computer, here's the laptop. Clearly laid out so you can find them again. And if you want to restore that content, very simple to do.
I was going to ask you about that. Once we've backed up both of these computers, then how do we upload them, I guess?
We'll restore one for you.
Restore, okay.
Yeah, we call it restoring off of this back to a new computer. If your computer died, was lost, stolen, any of those things happened, very easy. So you see here, a second one is backed up.
Complete.
Simple. Just plugged it in, and we'll just unplug it here.
Yep.
We're finished.
That's it.
Easy. So we have 2 computers. You can do that on all the computers you like. You make a few changes. You work the next day or a week or so. Plug it in again at the end of the week.
Yeah.
And it'll just add the new files. We keep a list of all the files from each computer. When you plug it in, it'll do a new search, see what's changed, and just take the new file.
So we've backed up. Now I want to see how easy it is to restore it onto a brand new computer.
Absolutely. So maybe I've gone to a friend's house and I want to share my vacation photos.
Yeah.
Or I've lost my computer. Horrible thought. You know, virus, lost, something like that.
Damage.
So again, I've just plugged it in.
Yep.
I've done nothing else. And you see when it starts, a restore button is here. Because there is
Have a look at this up close, guys. We're going to come in tight for you here just to show everybody. There's just an icon for restore right there where my pen is.
Very simple. And just to view files if I just wanted to look. But I'm just going to hit the restore button here. So if I just pop into restore, you're going to see we've got 2 computers. Now I've named this one Office PC, and that one's called Kids PC, just for, for an example. Now say it's the Office PC that got a virus and is dead. I just click on Office PC. This is the content I want from here.
Yes.
I just click the next button.
Next.
And I can restore everything, all of the information that came from that PC, or I can select. Maybe I just want to share the vacation photos. So we'll say take it all.
Take it all.
And then hit the start button.
Start button.
And we're done.
And I'm plugging...
All of it's coming from here back onto this computer right now.
This could have been any computer.
Any new PC,
computer.
like the laptop we just saw a moment ago.
Sure.
All of your content backed up simply and then put back onto this PC.
This is almost too easy.
That was the idea.
And that's the thing. You might be looking at this thinking, you know what, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. But the truth of it is, this is exactly how it's going to work for you. There's no hidden instructions like Ian was saying that, oh, he didn't tell me this when you get it at home. This is exactly how it's going to work for you and ABC. I mean, it's as simple as that.
Yeah, save that content. Years ago, I bought my parents a digital camera.
Yeah.
And I knew they'd start snapping photos. One day they'd be at risk. And I designed it around that need. I knew they wouldn't back up. It's too much trouble.
Yeah.
It needs to be easy for all of us. Honestly, I didn't back up either. I should have.
Yeah, me neither.
But nobody does. It's just, it needs to be this easy. It needs to be click-free. So we've gotten there now. I hope everybody does. Save that content. How many stories have you heard where people lost their photos, their kids, their vacations? It's horrible. You can't ever recreate that stuff.
Absolutely.
You want to save it. You don't want to take that risk. You want to do it.
Now you can ensure all your most cherishable photos, your timeless music collections will never be lost. There's no software to install or to set up. You connect it to your computer, the device automatically searches and stores all the data that you have, all of your files like Ian was talking about a moment ago. And you've got full control over your backups at all time. Then, when you're ready to restore that information onto a new computer, if that's what you're doing, again, plug it in, and that's it. Wow, it's one of those items, too, where You know, we probably should have, you know, we were probably thinking, let's set aside 20 to 30 minutes on this because, you know, this is a technical, you know, gadget device sort of thing.
There's going to be a lot of details, a lot of instructions.
No, here it is. I mean, you know, we're a couple of minutes in and we're done. So, you know, there you go.
Yeah.
That's simple. But I love that. Don't you love that? That gives you more time and peace of mind, more importantly. This is a must-have. It's a home essential for anybody who owns a computer. Even if you don't yet have a second computer, chances are in the future you're going to be upgrading, you're going to be getting another computer at some point, or the kids are going to want their own as they, you know, nowadays they're starting to use them in junior kindergarten. You know that. The high school students, they need to have their laptops with them nowadays. All business users, you'll never want to be without your Clickfree.